Now, here's Chris.
Hey, everybody. Good morning, Great Britain. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Chris Moyles Show. Oh, that sounds sexy.
Oh,
good morning.
Good day.
Welcome to the show.
Voiceover day. Good day for
Voiceover
voiceovers.
day. Give me anything. Come on.
Oh, sausages.
Sausages.
Big fat sausage.
Big fat sausage. Do you like a sausage first thing in the morning? That sounds creepy.
Yeah, a little bit creepy. I wish I hadn't said sausages, actually.
Want a sausage, love?
Always.
I got a pack of 5 right here.
Great.
I
5.
think putting love on the
Because
end.
I've just had one. Because they're yummy.
Monday to Friday.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
We were at the shops over the weekend, and I'm like, Tiff goes, oh, I need to go and pick up some things. Ugh, I hate that.
so boring, isn't it?
And she knows where everything is and where everything she wants, and I'm just walking around. I'm literally walking around the supermarket like Stevie Wonder. I haven't got a clue. I can't work out where everything is.
Yeah.
So I'll meet here. So that's where bacon will be. No, that's in a different aisle and whatnot. And I'm only good with jars because I know all the jars are pretty much in the same bit.
Yeah, they keep the jars in the same place, don't they?
Anyway, I bought myself some bagels.
Oh,
Lovely.
did you?
And then put them in the cupboard and then forgot. And then Sunday morning woke up and I went, oh, we've got bagels. Do you want a bagel? No, thanks. All right, I'm going to have a bagel. Let's get that bad boy sliced up in the toaster.
Yes, toasted
Pop.
bagels.
Not enough. Put in pop. Not enough. I should just turn the number up.
Yeah.
And then give it a little butter. Lovely.
Yeah.
Go in, sit in the lounge.
What you put on it? Just butter?
Just butter.
Okay.
And she goes, what have you put on it? All right, just butter. Did you not hear Pippa?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Pippa was
And I said, do you want a bite? Now, bearing in mind, I asked her, do you want a bagel? And she said no.
No. Okay.
Question 2, when I'm sat next to her with the bagel on the plate
Yeah.
with the butter melting in. Do you want a bite? Yeah, give us a bite. 3 bites.
Yeah, 3 is outrageous.
That's a
3
lot.
bites.
That's,
That's
hot.
Now, old Chris
That's half
would
a
have
bagel.
just had 2 bagels
Yeah.
because I'd have known I'd have want more.
Yes.
I'm like, come on, don't be a pig. One will do. So then she eats 3. There's 3 bites of one half. And then I started eating the second half, and I looked at her and I went, do you want some more? And she goes, do you not want it?
Oh, no. Don't say that.
I'm like, that's not what I said.
That takes away being generous. That you're being generous instead of just, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have it. I'll go and get another one. So I'll go and do another one. So I get the bagels back out, I get the knife out back out again. The bagels are still wrapped, by the way, in this 1960s technology of that little bit of tape that goes around the top.
Yeah.
That you need to try and peel open.
I can never do it.
It's either really easy or it's impossible.
I can never do those. I just rip it.
So then I put them back in the toaster. I've turned it up this time round. I've already prepared, lovely, and I get the butter out and I put the butter on there, and that's lovely. I've toasted them a little bit more this time round, a little bit deeper, a little bit browner. Like, oh, that's lovely. Go in and sit down on the sofa, and I go, do you want a bit? So she goes, yeah, I'll have a bit. So I'm like, oh, God, she didn't even want a bagel. And then the doorbell went for whatever reason. I get up, I come back. She's eaten half.
Oh, come on.
And I went, oh, you have them. Oh, okay.
Play the game, Tiff.
Time to go. That's it.
What? Really?
Time to go.
Pack of bags. You've got a low threshold on those sort of things, James.
I mean, I don't think it warrants any more than
Bags.
a 2-minute link on the radio, but that's
Sling
about
it
it.
up.
Sometimes it's the straw that breaks the camel's back, isn't it?
No,
Bagel
again,
game.
we're not splitting up over the bagels.
No.
I once heard a great story, and I've got to get this confirmed or denied. Robbie Williams dated Anna Friel, the actress.
Yeah.
And Robbie Williams and then Anna Friel are not dating.
Yeah.
And I heard why. And I've got no evidence to back this up, and I'd love to find out.
Right.
Is it Googleable?
I don't know. But I heard the reason that Robbie Williams dumped Anna Friel, this is years ago, was because she talked during The Simpsons.
Wow. Crimes indeed.
It's one of those things where I kind of don't want to find out if it's true
Yeah.
because it's probably not, but it's a lovely line. She talked during The Simpsons.
Yeah, she talked during The Simpsons. That was it.
Thing is, nowadays, you call that the ick, don't you?
Yeah.
Something just gives
Gives
you
you
the
the
ick
ick.
when you don't really
Yeah.
like someone enough. Now.
Anyway, good morning, everyone. It's Monday. What a weekend. We're live on Global Player, by the way. You can watch us now live. Do people still watch?
Yeah.
Do they? Is it still worth it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are the viewing figures going up generally?
Yes.
Is there like a...
Or are they
just
static?
saying, yeah,
Is it the same 8 people?
Flat.
Right.
I think it's pretty flat, but in a good way. Good flat.
I'd watch it. If I listened to the show, I would watch this bit.
Yeah, definitely.
I would.
Yeah, me too.
Good morning, viewers. Hello there.
But we generally get, yeah.
I want a global player feed on the screen.
Oh, hang on, I can do that.
Can you? I just want it as one of the options on the screen there, James.
Right.
Can you make that work in the future? There you go. He's tapping away.
Done it. Is that your supercomputer?
Supercomputer's on it.
I didn't even get switched on.
Beep, boop, it's on.
Oh, it's a different one to the prize dump tour.
What is that?
A different supercomputer, Dom.
Must be.
How many supercomputers do you have access to?
An unlimited amount. You got to pick your right one for the right moment.
Right.
Gosh.
And the one that gives me that feed is a different supercomputer to the picking the prize winners.
Yeah.
Great.
Different website.
Quite a low noise, isn't it? This one makes at the end of the thing.
This is my job, ladies and gentlemen. 6 days a week of this. Weird, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, we also need to tickle up.
Yeah.
The podcast. Podcast could do with a little tickle.
Oh, yeah.
Hours.
Yeah.
I saw a tweet over the weekend, actually, that said, it's what, do you know those tweets that trigger you, but they don't trigger you fully. They trigger you like, I don't know, 12%.
In a kind of passive-aggressive tweet.
No,
way, or
not even that, but just they probably didn't even realise the effect that it would have when I read it.
Right.
But because I'm lazy, it could have been a massive trigger, but I'm lazy. And it just basically said, geez, who edited the podcast this week? And that's all it said.
Right.
And I'm like, what does that mean?
What's happened?
Now, can I be bothered to listen to the whole hour and a half, try to find out what the bad edit is?
What would that be
And the
then?
answer is no.
Because there wouldn't be bad language because we don't swear anyway as a group of people.
I think sometimes the ads pop up in random places.
Oh, okay.
Do they?
That annoys.
So
They
halfway
shouldn't
through
do.
a story or something.
No.
They should kick in when the marker sets them off.
Right.
Hello?
Oh, we had marker.
But you know what? We're in good company. I occasionally listen to James O'Brien's Mystery Hour podcast because they do a podcast version of it. And whoever edits that is clearly wearing boxing gloves.
Really?
Yeah. He goes, right, more Mystery Hour in just a second. This is Elp. And then an advert will play.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And then come back with BC?
Yeah.
No.
It's a little teaser.
That's terrible.
Tease.
That's the ultimate teaser.
That's like that radio station the slogan was the biggest hits.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
And it paused halfway through and went, the biggest.
Yeah.
And then
Then
the
you'd hear
rest.
something else when they came back again.
It's history.
and then said the T on biggest and then the word hits.
Oh, it's lovely.
Do you remember that, James?
I do.
Oh, we're just still that low.
That
isn't we?
clip's still
got
doing
it.
the rounds, I think.
The biggest
It's great, isn't it?
T
That
hits.
was a Liverpool station.
How was it?
Yeah.
Anyway, now, here's what we got on the show today. Damian Lewis is coming in.
Yeah.
He is.
Damian Lewis. Now,
Big time.
I think Damian Lewis is a great actor.
Big time.
Big time.
But depending on what your Damian Lewis show is,
Yes,
you'll know him as
exactly. So
you
mine,
go-
mine is Homeland.
right
Because
and mine is Billions.
Okay, I was obsessed with Homeland. It was so good.
Like I've never met him.
Right.
I don't believe.
I think we've interviewed.
Oh, don't.
I think we did at the old
wonderful.
place.
Oh, not in this. Not, on
Not
this.
here.
Did we?
I think we did.
definitely.
Pretty
What
sure. Can't remember. Pretty sure though.
It might have been for Homeland.
I never watched Homeland.
I don't think it was
I
Homeland.
watched one episode of it.
Is there a
Never
picture-
watched any more.
Is there a picture of Chris and Damian Lewis with their arms wrapped around each other?
Yeah,
going,
probably.
Hey, great mates.
What else has he been in?
All right. Well, I've not met him much.
Right. Nice to see you again.
I was in traffic once, and he walked across the road in front of my car and had to pause for a second to check the traffic.
Right.
And I remember, oh my God, it's Axe, because that's his character
Right,
in
okay.
Billions. And literally, even though I know he's an actor called Damian,
Yeah.
my first thought was, oh my God, it's Axe from Axe Capital.
Yeah.
No, it's Damian Lewis. It's Damian. But that was my first thought.
Oh, he's been in so much stuff.
Yeah.
What's he been in?
So, Billions and Homeland, Band
Yeah.
of Brothers,
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
A Spy Among Friends.
Not seen it, sorry.
No, Wolf Hall. The Foresight saga was a big one, was it? I never
Right.
saw it.
Didn't
but-
see it.
Warriors. Agatha Christie's Poirot.
He's in Poirot. Wow.
Yeah.
His American accent's incredible.
Did he do Casualty or Holby? Or the Bill?
Probably. Hang on, let me scroll down.
Oh, sorry.
I'll scroll down.
They tend to put that further down, don't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, he's coming in to see us later on this
that'd
morning.
be great.
Very excited.
Big Liverpool fan as well.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we'll get
Is
like a
he?
house on fire. Oh, yeah.
You can
Being
have
in
it.
The Vicar of Dibley.
He's been in the show, The Vicar of Dibley.
Has he?
The show, The Vicar of Dibley.
That's it.
Was he on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I've seen that, I don't remember.
Is he?
Yeah, apparently.
What, the movie?
Yeah. Hang on, let me just check that.
Is he?
Don't hold me to that.
I was watching that final fight scene over the weekend. It popped up on YouTube.
Oh, really?
I love that film.
yeah, that is a good...
Oh, I love that film.
What was, sorry?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
He was in A Touch of Frost back in the day.
The TV show.
In 1996. TV.
Ah, then he must... Is he Scottish?
Oh, my God.
What?
Oh, he is.
Go on.
He was in Dream Horse.
Oh, I know he was.
Dom's favourite.
Oh, that's
Remember
right,
that
he
film?
was.
Oh, I
You
love that
wanged on
film.
about that for
I didn't wang on about it. I was just...
He did
giving
about the man who falls in love with a talking horse.
No.
Is that-
They all club together, the community clubs together, and they buy a horse. It was amazing.
And they fall it and they marry it or something.
They don't
Would it-
marry the
right.
horse.
You
They-
talked about it so much, the Wikipedia changed that you wrote it.
I'd have happily taken the credit for it. It's a lovely film. Yeah, he's
Anyway.
very good in that.
Damien plays Steve McQueen in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. There you go.
Does he?
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, well, that'd be nice to see him again.
I hope he's not listening. We're literally going, yeah, not seen that, not seen that, not seen that. Mind you, I'm sure he's not listening to old podcasts of mine.
Exactly.
Anyway, Damien will be, what time's he in?
8:30.
Great. I look forward to seeing him again.
Oh, say that when you meet him.
Yeah,
be
nice to
safe.
see you, rather nice to meet you is always
Yeah.
good, isn't
He
it?
won't remember. Now, before we move on as well, huge congratulations to Mr. Toby Tarrant,
Hey.
who completed his Make Some Noise challenge Friday morning.
Yeah.
And I say we raised, you guys raised like so much money. You know, there was a point when we'd raised £5,000 or £10,000 or something. We're like, oh, this is lovely, great. We're starting to raise a little bit of money. And then Toby had said he'd want to raise about 35 because that's what he raised when he ran the marathon. And we're like, okay, that seems good. But that day he told us that, we got the figure through and it was on 70,000.
Yeah.
And I think we all thought, we could get 100,000 here.
Which is, I mean, a lot of money.
And I was thinking maybe 125, maybe so, but I never thought we'd hit 150. That would be the dream. And then there was a 2-second conversation between me and Pippa that literally was like, Pippa said something like, but could you imagine if? And I went, yeah, but it's just, you know.
Don't say it.
And that was it. That was the conversation.
Yeah.
And I knew what she was thinking. She was thinking, what if we made £200,000? And I just like went, no. And I'm like, that was it. Because I never thought we would.
Yeah.
And it was over £250,000 raised.
Amazing.
Like, just our listeners are just the best. Like anyone listening right now, if you gave us some money for that, thank you. Because all that money goes to Global's Make Some Noise, gets divvied up into these little charities. And there was a young woman we played clips from, Toby had spoken about her before, called Amelia.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Amelia was a little cutie, and we played some audio from her. She was diagnosed with this rare thing when she was 5 years old.
Yeah.
Not now. It wouldn't be right to interrupt that and play Nick Kershaw. But anyway, and she had to go through chemotherapy and blah, 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 which is, even though she didn't have cancer, they just thought just to be on the safe side, just have a huge dose of chemotherapy.
Yeah.
Anyway, she loves to dance. She's now back going to dance classes, and she's now hanging out with her friends, and then she's getting her life back together. She's like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And she's looking good.
Yeah.
She's on her way.
She's
which is
doing
great.
very well.
And her dad came down on Friday.
He did.
Now, this is an interesting one. Here's a dilemma for you. So I played this audio. I'd heard about this young girl in the week. Toby had mentioned her, and I think she and her dad went down onto the Pedalo with them one day. And they talked about this charity, the Grace Kelly charity. Anyway, Friday we played the audio out, and it's quite emotional because it's just this little girl talking, and it's one of those things where I don't have kids, but I'm like, I just know this is just going to touch the heartstrings of anyone who's got kids. And that would have spiked, but that brought in some amazing donations. Anyway, her dad was there on Friday. So I'm legging it out the door because we're going to go for a few drinks. And he goes, "Hi, I'm Amelia's dad." I said, "Oh, dude, lovely to meet you. How are you?" He said, "Yeah, good." And I said, "Your daughter sounds like a little cutie," because she did sound adorable. And he's like, "Yeah, she's doing really well." So I had a lovely little chat. And he goes, "It's really mad meeting you because I'm a massive fan of the show. I've been listening for years." And at that point, Captain Crapbeard walked up and he went, "Captain." And Captain went, "Yeah, hello." And I went, "There he is there." I said, "Lovely to meet you. All the best. Listen, send her our love to you and the family. Bye-bye." And then off me and Dominic went. Anyway, he came to the pub.
He did.
And it was just me and Dominic sat there. So we're like, "Dude, come and sit down. Let's get you a drink. How are you?" I just been nice to him.
Yeah.
Because he's a nice guy. And then he drops the bombshell. His wife hates me.
Oh, really? Did he say that?
His
Do you know what,
wife
Pip? It was
hates
so lovely.
the show.
Really?
He'd been talking for about 10 minutes. So he was a big fan of the show, which is
He loves
lovely.
the show. James, he is. James.
Yeah, so
James.
he went into minute detail about stuff we were doing on the show over the last however many years.
Yeah.
And then just as the subject was changing, but the thing is, my wife can't bear you.
Yeah. Oh, hates it.
Whoa.
Hates the show. Wasn't even listening Friday morning when we played his daughter's audio out on the air.
The timing was beautiful.
Because he was going, "I can't believe I'm sitting with you guys. You're so nice." Because we were just, and we're like, "Dude, this is lovely." And we were genuinely interested in the story about his daughter.
Yeah.
So what happened? Because we played the audio and we read the blurb. I'm like, "So what happened?" And she goes, "Well, this what happened." And she was about 5 years old, and she was always really tired, and she was actually, she was asking to go to bed, and and we're like, "Well," and I said, "Have you got other kids?" Because this is our second child. He said he said he's got 2 girls. So I said, "So you've seen this before? So you know that someone going, 'Can I go to bed now?' is weird." And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Exactly." And then it happened a bit, and then so we thought we'd just get it checked out. So he was telling the whole story.
Yeah, he was. I mean,
And he's like, "I can't believe how nice you guys are. This is so weird, so weird." And then literally goes, "Yeah, 'cause my wife's not a fan. She can't bear you." But and I'm like, "Oh, hold on. What?"
That was amazing. A lovely
Is there
timing.
anything in particular? Is it not
Well,
the
he
farts?
didn't, he didn't elaborate, did he?
No,
Just that
luckily he didn't get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm aware that not everyone loves me.
No. But it was a lovely gear shift. But
I
anyway,
hate us.
he was great. And yes, Amelia, who you would have heard on Friday's show, she couldn't be there on Friday because she was at school.
Yeah.
She did what normal kids do. So
Yeah.
she was great.
And then and then everyone came to the pub. We had a couple of little drinks. I thought Pippa's on her way with Toby. He'll have a Guinness.
Yeah.
Pippa will have a Prosecco with me. I'm sure she will. So I got a bottle of Prosecco, and your man had a beer, Peroni, and you had a Guinness.
Guinness, yeah. Very good Guinness as well.
And it was just 3 of us, just me, Dominic, what did you say his name was? James?
James.
Yeah. Just the 3 of us for about, 15, 20 minutes or so. And Pippa took her time to get to the pub. And then Captain Crapbeard turned up with Phoenix, and they went, "Do you want a drink?" I went, "No, here, take my card. You get yourselves a drink. And do you know what? Get a bottle of Prosecco, because Pippa will be here in a minute, and get a Guinness for Toby."
Yes.
Captain Crapbeard walked out of the pub with a Guinness in his hand as literally Toby appeared.
Yeah, it was perfect, wasn't
The
it?
timing of it was amazing.
Yeah.
And so at that point, I'm like, well, there you go. That's Pippa's Prosecco.
Yeah.
Well, I may as well finish this one that I've got then. So that was a bottle.
Right. Oh, did you have a bottle, did you?
Yeah, and then I bought another one.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, I was going nuts.
Because we didn't have. I had a glass from that bottle, but I didn't realise that was like for us to share because
That was yours.
Katie and Helen were there, and we assumed we weren't tucking into it, so we bought one ourselves. So we thought-
Hefty was there. She brought her own straw, which is unusual.
That's what she had. Did you see where the straw went?
No.
Straight into the barrels out the back.
Did it?
Yeah.
Massive. That's hefty for you.
Yeah. Do you know the fire when the fireman turned up with the hose?
Yeah.
That was just booze for her.
That was just for her.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense now.
And then I took myself off, I'd set an alarm on my phone and I took myself off into a corner because it was the service of the guy that died a few weeks ago that I was told you about.
Yes,
my
that's
radio mate, Carl Kingston. Carl, all the hits and more Kingston.
Yeah.
He was a DJ on Radio Air in Leeds and all over the place, but that's when I met him when I was a young wannabe baby DJ. And he let me come down and help him in the studio on a Friday, and we became good pals and stayed in touch. And he massively helped me get my foot in the door into radio. And he passed away a couple of weeks ago, and the service was Friday, so I just took myself off while everyone's having a drink outside. I just sat in a corner inside and watched the service online with my headphones. And there was a lovely moment because a couple of people walked in to get drinks. And Captain Crapbeard walks in and he just comes up to me. Now, bear in mind, I've got my headphones in and I'm watching.
Oh, no.
I'm watching the service, the funeral service for my friend who's been cremated. And he comes up and I've got my headphones in, so I can't really hear him, but I can just make out that he's basically going, and I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. And he went, and walks off. And later on, I mentioned it to him. He was devastated.
I bet he was.
said it's fine.
Yeah.
I said it was a nice, welcome bit of relief.
Yeah. He loves a little chant after a few drinks.
Him and Dom both go a little
I
bit
don't know if he-
Baltimore or Tarzan boy.
Have I copied him or has he copied me? I can't remember.
Is he in today?
No.
Oh, he's off, isn't he?
Week off.
Who have we got?
Oh, cool.
Charlie.
Oh,
Hey, Charlie.
Never mind. Hey, Charlie.
Hey.
Now, shall I do this now? I'll do it after 8.
Okay. Oh, what?
I have a dilemma.
Oh.
I have a situation I want to run by you to see how you would react.
Okay.
And then I would like you to tell me if you think my reaction was justified.
Okay.
Or not justified.
Oh, okay.
And everybody listening can join in.
Like a moral maze. Okay, good.
Something happened over the weekend, and I have to tell you about it. So after the news at 8 o'clock, so it's only 6:53 now.
Okay.
I need to tell the story and set it up, and I don't have time now. But
Right.
I honestly want to know what you think, and I want to know what everybody listening is thinking.
Oh, I'm intrigued now.
That's
Yeah.
a tease, genuinely. That's
Isn't
a tease
it?
for after 7.
Yeah, thank
Is
you.
it anything to do with work?
No.
Okay.
Why? What have you done wrong? Did you edit the podcast this week?
Would say everything.
No.
Also on the show today, find out what happened. No, hold on a second.
Oh, that's good.
Let me see if I can
Oh,
find.
another tease.
Yeah, this is another good tease.
Tease Central.
It's good, James.
Let me see if I can find. Just bear with me. I'm going to try and find. Oh, yeah, no, that'll do. That'll do. That piece of mix will do. Also on the show today, find out what happened when James went back to Whitehaven.
It's brown. It's brown.
On Saturday morning, we actually spoke to Granny Wong and Mrs. Pizza.
Yes.
On Saturday morning's show.
That was lovely to hear from them.
Yes.
Yeah. You went back?
I did.
Did you have a nice time?
I had a lovely time.
What colour is the water?
The water is brown.
Browner than ever?
You sent a picture
It's
and it is browner than brown has ever been before.
I actually think it's turning quite a nice chocolatey brown.
Do you?
Yeah, it's not chocolate, don't drink it or anything but it is a very nice brown.
It's really not.
Does
Brown
anyone
Haven.
say nice chocolatey brown
No.
in the
How
same
is-
sentence?
That's
Oh my God.
It's horrific.
That's shocking. Where's that?
that's the harbour near Tesco side.
Oh,
What are they doing about this?
I mean,
How is this not a worldwide story?
It's brown.
It's brown.
It looks like Willy Wonka's chocolate
It
factory.
does.
We went to the other side of the harbour, got a coffee from Beacon.
Oh, yeah.
And then walked over, and then Chelsea just started laughing her head off as we got to it. Because it's quite... that's not a filter.
That is
The
brown.
walls are stained brown around the outside.
Yeah,
It's
everything's
stained.
brown.
coming up the walls.
So,
What are they doing about this?
do the boats get stained if they stay in there too long?
Must be.
Good question, actually.
Of course.
They do.
The water in the harbour in Whitehaven and Cumbria is brown. And it's been brown for what, a year and a bit?
Over a
year and a half?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a ridiculous colour.
Yeah, look at that. Cut to the Dom's camera again. Hold that up. That's water. Look at it. I mean, that looks yellow on the screen, on my screen, but that it looks...
It should be clear, that.
It's not brown. You know what I mean?
Now...
It's not, well...
Now, do you know what? I'm going to ask you about it.
Tease.
Yeah, I'm going to find out which establishments in Whitehaven he went to and if they fixed a broken window at Joe Bananas.
Let's hope so.
He said that was fixed ages ago, but we'll double check. Thanks for watching the first half hour. We're on the radio till 10 o'clock on the Chris Moyles Show on Radio X. Wait!
Miles Radio X Radio.
And stop.
The Chris Moyles Show.